Hello guys, this is Amosdoll Music, and in today's lesson I'm going to teach you how to quickly turn boring block chords magically into beautiful ballad arrangements using this one left hand pattern that you can learn extremely easily using a formula so that you can almost instantly plug and play this pattern for all the songs that you know. Before I teach you this pattern, I will show you by playing Heart and Soul using the same pattern in all of the chords. Okay, so if you apply the pattern that you're going to learn today's lesson, it will sound something like this. There you go. Now it turns into a beautiful ballad just by that pattern played over and over for all of the chords. Okay, so this pattern is used by Zach Evans in a lot of his piano covers. It might sound a little bit complicated at first. It might look complicated, but it is actually very simple after I fully break it down to you. I'm first going to teach you this pattern notes and fingerings for 3-note chords, and then afterwards 4-note chords. So there are 8 notes in this pattern. Firstly, take any 3-note chord. Let's take C major for the most simple example. So C, E, G, that's C major chord. Okay, so for the pattern, this is what you do. The first 3 notes, you play the 3 notes of the chord separately, going from the lowest to the top. So starting with C, up to E, up to G. That's the first 3 notes of the 8-note pattern. The 4th note, you actually double up the lowest note, played an octave above, which is the C up here for this example. Okay, and then the 5th note, you play the next note in the scale. So since it's C major, the next note is D. Yep, and then after that, the next note, you go back down to the highest note of the 3-note chord, which is G, and then back up to the bass note played an octave above, which is the C note, and then finish the 8-note pattern playing back to the highest note of the 3-note chord, which is G. Yeah, that's it. So it goes like this: C, E, G, C, D, G, C, G for this particular pattern for C major. Okay, and there you go. For the fingering, there are 2 ways to do this. The first one is being 5, 3, 2, 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, which I don't like at all because it uses 2 thumbs in a row, as you can see. 1, 1, like that, okay? Which is very clunky, and it is actually a classical piano sin to use 2 thumbs in a row. So I actually highly recommend my fingering, which is the 5, 3, 2, 1, and then you turn over to 2, and then 5, 3, 5. Okay? I think this is great because it allows you to train on the turning hand technique, which is used in a lot of other advanced patterns that I teach. So go ahead, and exercise that I will give you right now is to pause this video and practice this pattern and the respective fingering on all of the major and minor chords that you know. Because remember, music theory is useless and doesn't stay in your head if you don't practice and apply what you have learned. Okay, so do the easiest one, the C major first. And then do this same thing, work out for another chord, say you know F sharp minor, which is F sharp A, C sharp. So applying the pattern, you'll go like this. So you go up the arpeggio, and then double up the root note played an octave above, next note in the scale, and then the highest note of the chord, and then back to the double up root note, and back to that same note as well, okay? Okay, and do this for other examples, so D major, say B flat minor. Okay, so keep practicing. Make sure to just go slowly first, then build up the speed. Now, after you have practiced all that for the left hand, I am going to teach you how to apply this pattern to songs by firstly understanding the rhythm foundation of this pattern. Since there are 8 notes to this pattern works best for 4-count songs, where there are 2 notes of the pattern per main beat, like this. Let's take C major example, for example. Okay, so it goes like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, you can also alter this pattern to make it work for 3-count songs, because not every song is in 4 counts, but mainly a lot of songs is in 4 counts or 2 counts. That will work, because if it's 2-count song, you can just double up the speed. You can be like 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay, so you can do that for 2-count songs, but for 3-count songs, you can do this as well by simply deleting the 2 notes, the last 2 notes of the pattern, making it a 6-note pattern. So for example, the C major example again, which is done, finished, and repeat. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, like that. Okay? Now, here's another important exercise that is extremely useful to drill this pattern into your head so that you can play it subconsciously without worrying so much about the beats during improvising in a song. Okay, so what you're doing right now, the exercise is to play and verbally count this pattern, just like what I did, to different chord progressions for both the 8-note and 6-note variation. So you can start off with just doing like repetition of the same chord, because you might just want to nail this counting method just for one chord first, then build up for another progression. So say, just do it for C major first. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Then you can start to add more chords after that, so continuously changing. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and you can do that for the 3-count chords as well. So you can be like 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, etc. After you have mastered the rhythmic foundations of this pattern, let's apply this pattern to Hot and Soul, which is actually the song that we demonstrated at the beginning of this video. So the chord progression of this song is C major, C, E, G, and then A minor, which is A, C, E, and then F major, which is F, A, C, and then the 4th chord in this 4-chord progression is G major, G, B, D. So yeah, play these 4 chords a few times, get it under your fingers, get it to your head, so you don't have to worry so much about it when applying the pattern. Okay? Yeah, so to apply the pattern and counting, here is how it sounds. Okay? So the pattern and counting goes like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, and then you can slowly speed it up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. You might hit like wrong notes by doing it faster, but don't worry, just practice slowly and build it up. You might be doing something like this, like missing the notes like that, or and hitting like maybe a black note or something. But don't worry, practice slowly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and build up the speed. Get it under your fingers just like that. Okay, now that you have got the left hand, in order to match both hands, you actually have to know the rhythm of the melody as well. Okay, if you know the song already quite well, it should be really easy because the rhythm comes pretty naturally if you know a song very well. Okay, so the right hand melody, in order to play and count it perfectly, it will be going something like this. So it goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, hold. And that's it. Yeah, and all you need to do now is to slowly match the rhythm and coordinate the both hands together. Okay, so don't worry by going very slowly at first, because it might be very confusing to put the 2 hands together. That's why it's very important to separately learn the left hand and right hand and get the rhythm good for that first. Okay, so matching it goes something like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, actually, just realized something. The left hand, do you remember earlier that we said the pattern of 2-count songs? Okay, kind of treat the left hand as a 2-count, because the left hand is actually in double speed. So earlier that we said 4 notes per count for the 2-beat songs, treat it like that for the left hand, because this 1, 2, 3, 4 isn't really applying to the right hand. So you want to practice the left hand now as 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, like that. Or you can just treat it as 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, like that, okay? So practice it like that so it's faster, okay? So applying it, it'll go something like this. So it'll be like 1, 2, 3, 4. Etc. Okay? So yeah, that's pretty much it, okay? It's really that easy. Now you can go through my thousands and thousands and thousands of melody and chord piano tutorials on my Amosdoll music channel and learn to apply this pattern to all the songs that you want to learn. Okay, you can even turn like something like Still DRE into a piano ballad. You could be like, yeah, so like a rap song into like a piano ballad. Okay, you can even turn something like Megalovania into a piano ballad as well. Okay, let me see. Okay. Beautiful sands. Okay. Now, for those of you who know some 4-note chords, here is a way to use this pattern for those 4-note chords. All you need to do is to substitute the doubled up bass note played an octave above with the 4th note of those 4-note chords. Okay, this might sound very confusing verbally, but I'll show you an example. It will clear everything up. Okay, let's take A minor 7. This is the 4-note chord, A, C, E, G. Okay, the pattern will be played like this. So starting off, you play the first 3 notes of the chord, once again, going up, and then the 4th note, this time you play the 4th note of the 4-note chord, which is G in this example, and then you play the next note of the scale, and then back to the 5th note of that scale, which is E, and then back to the 4th note of the 4-note chord, and then back down to the previous note, like that. Simple, okay? So A, C, E, G, A, E, G, E, like that. Okay, like that, same fingering. Okay, let's go another example. Another 4-note chord, B half diminished would be B, D, F, A. That's the 4-note chord. And then once again, applying the pattern, just be B, D, F, A, B, F, A, F, B, D, F, A, B, F, A, F. Just like that, and practice it a few times. Same fingering. Okay, these 4-note chords, you can also do it for the, I guess the 3-count songs as well, just by minusing the 2 notes again. So for example, the A minor 7 will be 1, 2, 3, like that, okay? And then for the B half diminished, will be 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And there you go. Now you can apply this pattern to songs with 4-note chords. Let's say something like Fly Me to the Moon, played as a ballad. There you go. Beautiful ballad. And that's it. If you want to learn a lot more piano improvisation patterns and decorations, or just piano music theory in general from me, you can check out my piano courses at bestpianomethod.com. You can check it out in the description, or you can just type it in the search bar. But as for now, enjoy your time around my channel, subscribe, and see you next time. If you enjoyed this lesson, make sure to check out the rest of my channel, because literally there are multiple thousands and thousands of these videos, ranging from pop songs of all languages, meme songs, video game music, movie, anime, and cartoon theme songs, and many more songs of all sorts that I teach. So most likely you can find your favorite song to learn on my channel. Also check out my website, bestpianomethod.com, linked in the description below if you want to learn more piano from me. Learn from my piano courses on how to play by ear, improvise, read sheet music, how to play and sing, and many more courses at all types of levels, even for those who have never touched a piano before. As for now, enjoy your time around my channel and see you next time.